I am back with some more Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We're on episode 116, and we're going to continue on with the Let's Play. We're continuing on with Fate of Atlantis, which we started up in the last two episodes. Well, we kind of have. I'd say more last episode, because we were doing more like some random side quests that we needed to finish off, and a bit of Fate of Atlantis things, but now we're going to just continue on and find more of these tombs. I think we've got to go to Akita for one of them. So we'll go there. So symbol is in Akita. So it's not there. Sacred Plane. Oh, here we go. So we got up here. Okay, so we're traveled down there. But yeah, another new rotation, and I'm pretty much recording, I'm pretty much recording this on the day of the last two Grounded. So I just did the last two Grounded today, which were in last rotation, so yesterday and the day before, I spoke about that a little bit in them episodes that I've got a new job lined up, and the work hours might be longer than what I've had before. So doing videos might be tricky. So I'm thinking while I can, I might try and do another rotation over the next few days. Like over the weekend and stuff, and now to get it done, to get the next rotation done, because I'll have to see how it goes. But if it gets a bit tight with me doing videos like I have been, I've got a few options, and that is I could space out videos, so 1 day of videos and 1 day off. So the rotation would be essentially the same, but there would be gaps between.
They'll be on high alert here.
There'd be gaps in between videos, sort of thing. So
Off we go now.
why you won't dismounting then? Or the red flag option is just to upload when I can. I would like to keep a good, somewhat constant stream of videos. I know I do a lot anyway, so it isn't like it's going to be the end of the world if I miss a day. But I think if I can keep it up by having 1 day on, 1 day off, that'd be good. I'd prefer something like that. But if it got really bad, I just have to do videos when I can or when I want to. And I think if it came to it, the videos that I would probably definitely keep up with would be Assassin's Creed, Grounded, and State of Decay. Even though I'm getting a bit stressy with Grounded lately, I'll be honest. The last two episodes were quite stressful with the antlions. I'm still having fun with the game, but yeah, the combat for the antlions is kind of really irritating. I'm not a fan of them at all, or the sandbox, but things have got easier. We've got some better armor for that area, and we've got the Morning Star, which is pretty good. So things are getting a little bit easier in that area, but it's just not as enjoyable as you want it to be, really. But yeah, as you can tell, we're not in the Atlantis or anywhere yet. So we've got these stupid running all over the place quests, which I should probably fast travel. Shall we fast travel? 'Cause why am I running for? I don't want to do it, but maybe we'll run to this one and then we'll fast travel to the next one, depending on where it is. If it's close by, we'll run it, but because I don't like fast traveling if I don't feel like I need to. But what it's worth, like, oh yeah, and that's one thing I'm gonna do. Since there is an update to Grounded coming out, I'm gonna hold off on the Long Dark for a little while, and I'm gonna just focus on Grounded. Because really, that was the whole point of the Long Dark, was just to hold off until I know whenabouts an update is out. Because I'm kind of thinking, if I can just get everything ready for the update, hopefully by the time I've sorted out my save to be ready for it, we'll be good and set to continue the Let's Play. Like nothing will be somewhat affected by it, you could say, and we'll be ready, because I don't want to be caught off guard and still building or setting up armor and things like that. I have a feeling I'm going to still mostly be working from the castle though. I just want like an outpost to go to, sort of thing. And it probably would be good to make some new armor as well. So yeah, we got some little tests I want to do. I definitely, I was a bit ragier in a mood with. I was definitely in a bit of a mood and, wow, getting irritated by Grounded. Less too. The whole antlions are just so irritating. They are like the worst bit of the Grounded right now for me. Like, then I think the mosquitoes are still just as annoying. I think they're still more annoying, but man, the antlions are just so powerful. Even if you've got upgraded stuff and that, it's just a pain. Hopefully the Morning Star that I got, I ain't tried it on antlions yet, so hopefully the Morning Star is better. But I'm excited to get into this though. Let's see what more she wants. Hang on.
Keeper, the heir of memories must search these old halls for the symbol she seeks. Will the heir rise to the task?
I suppose she would. No?
Every step brings you down a very long road to the heir. What you cannot show her, Vimos will.
Vimos? How?
The heir will know when the time comes.
Altair 2, Kassandra has found the next location.
Great work. Where to?
The tomb of Eteocles. I think I found a way in.
The thing is, why don't she just use Kassandra to find the emblem? Why does she have to go there in person?
Altair
Do you
2?
think it would still be there
Found my way in.
at this point?
I'm
It's the
getting good at
same
this.
There
tomb.
might be a second career in this if assassin isn't your thing.
I still think this is a bad idea, Layla. We don't know the source of the radio interference, and there are temporal discrepancies in the Animus memories.
Noted, Doctor. Layla out. Strange. I thought floor spikes were a Persian thing. Here lies the King of Thebes. I still can't believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes.
Going in first. You don't have the pulse search thing. Yeah, well, I think we've been here before. Oh.
So well preserved. It looks like the organic matter, the paint, the wood, none of it has aged a day.
The chemical composition of the air might act as a natural form of preservation.
There are tombs all over the world where corpses still have hair and nails intact, even millennia after burial.
Let's talk about corpses after I'm out of here. Incredible. These statues are in perfect condition. Those who paid homage here did so with their lives.
They're cool, isn't it? And these spike floor traps ain't great, are they?
The second
They
symbol
don't really
is
do
close. You have done well to get this far, despite the interloper.
The interloper? Do you mean Vic? Or someone else? The second symbol! Another part of a constellation. Maybe they fit together. Altair 2, can you read me?
The interloper can hear us.
The interloper? Who?
Layla, we hear you, but you're breaking up. Did you say you found the second symbol?
I did. And Kassandra knows where the third is. I'm sure of it. I'm going to dive back in.
As your doctor, and as your friend, I insist that we stop this. We're not able to guarantee you're safe in there. The staff?
The staff makes me immortal, Vic. I'll be fine.
Layla, please.
No one cares. Like, I don't give a fuck if she dies. We don't care about her health. Who cares about Layla's health? She could be replaced with any person right now, and it would still be the same. Such a pointless character. Now, this could have been a cool, just... Like, can you imagine if this wasn't an Animus story? It was just a story in the world. I wonder why they have to keep doing the Animus stuff anyway. It's like... It's a part of the game that isn't really necessary. I suppose it's an addition, but it's like it doesn't add value to the game if you're not going to make the characters that enjoyable to... It's not exactly a Desmond storyline, like, level. Alright, let's see. If it's miles away, we'll fast travel. But it's oh, there we go. Okay. We'll go on foot then. Not too bad. I do love this game. Yeah, on Twitter I've been seeing some images, like I think people call it virtual photography, on the Tomb Raider games, and man, I kind of want to play that game. There's so many series I want to do on the channel at some point. So the Tomb Raider trilogy would be fun to do. So I really hope they do another Tomb Raider game, because the Tomb Raider games that they were doing was really good. And I'm thinking they could eat, like, I'd love to see another one, because her character was getting so good in them. She was such a, like, it's like the Tomb Raider games, the modern ones, they were like the first game I've seen in a long time where you've seen a character grow over time. And sure, she was pretty good from the get-go with like climbing and that. She was still kind of OP in that sort of sense, but you really seen her growing in the third game. She actually turned into Lara Croft at that point, I felt like. And the only thing is we never saw her with the dual-wield guns and stuff. Double pistols. They should have done... like, there's so much I would love to... And essentially with Lara Croft you could go anywhere in the world. And I don't know about you, I'd rather have them games than, say, that movie that they did. Or, if anything... that movie that they did, they should have got the actress that did the mocap for Lara, because she looks like the character we played in the games, and she's a decent enough, I think she's an actress, I think she's been in stuff. And she doesn't, like, because I thought the one that we saw in the film was she was a bit twiggy, like, I just felt like every time she grabbed onto stuff, she would just, like, her arm would snap. Whereas, the one that does the voice acting for Lara in the show, in the games, like, she's, like, just average built. Like, she could probably train up for the role and stuff a bit more, but, at least it would be connected then, you know. So I would love to see Tomb Raider 4 or something, because they are a good modern adaptation of the character. Because I do like the classic one as well, because you don't get video game characters like that really anymore. But
Keeper, the tomb of Orion awaits the heir. In this tomb, the heir of memories will see how life grows from a dead place.
Life growing from a tomb. If I hadn't seen the stuff work, I wouldn't believe it.
The heir's task is to bring life where there was death, and your task dooms you to endure loss. Close your eyes and picture the face of one you will never see again. What would you tell them?
I would hold them and tell them to be strong, and that we will be together again.
Remember that answer, and the pain from which it comes.
You don't have to tell me, Alethea. I will always remember. I will always keep.
And now, will the heir of memories rise to face the tomb?
I suppose she will.
Altair 2, come in.
Altair 2 here.
The next stop is the Tomb of Orion. I'll show you how to get there when I get back.
So yeah, it's just weird that Kassandra can't just show the because if she's if she's with her, then essentially Kassandra could just go in and
Altair 2, can you read me?
just look around and find it.
There's something you need to know. The interference in the comms is coming from an outside source. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone was listening in.
It must be related to the staff.
That's just it. I recognize the interference pattern. It isn't Isu. It almost reminds me of an erudito hacking algorithm.
I'd recognize a hack if I saw one. Besides, once I find the third symbol, it won't matter. If only I knew which order they go in.
You could try randomly guessing. There's not that many combinations.
There's no guarantee I get 2 chances at opening the seal. After this, we're going back to Atlantis and I'll figure something out. This raider was poisoned.
Actually, these traps are actually pretty good when they're covered up by grass. It's probably in here.
Bull murals. Because of the relationship between the constellation and Orion?
Guess they're not in here then. No. She just rolled into the spot and was fine. Oh, here. And this place actually looks pretty cool and different now. I assume I've been here before, but I can't remember it being like this and yeah, I would have noticed this one.
We are approaching the final symbol. If the Keeper doesn't know the
Hold on a
order of the
second.
symbols, her
How do I
brother
get up there?
Amazing that perfectly fits to hold that. Isn't it? There we go.
The final symbol!
Tree.
Another part of a constellation. They must fit together. Altair 2, can you read me? Okay, Layla, think this through. Outside the tomb of Eteocles, Alethea said Deimos would show me what the Keeper can't. Phidias had answers Thedas didn't and was killed for it.
The air is wise.
Altair 2, come in, please.
Layla, that you? Did you find the symbol?
3 for 3. We need to head back to Atlantis. In the meantime, let's run the symbols I found against known constellations. Consider the research plan B.
What's plan A?
Kassandra knew where the symbols were, but not the order they go in. Alethea thinks Deimos may hold that secret. We have his DNA.
What? Layla, are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I'm committed, and you should be too. When I get back to Atlantis, I'm getting this done whether you're on my side or not.
I really don't like Layla. But yeah, I'm hoping that I'll get a new job soon. I do need it. But it's just that I'll be a bit busier. And the annoying thing is, my old job, I was kind of able to work when it was like my hours weren't very bad, so I was able to keep up stuff, and I was working from home as well. But this job I'm looking into now, I've got to go into work, and it's not too far from my house, but I'm not sure what the work hours are like. Like the place that they say it's open till 12 till 10, so God knows what my hours would be, but 2 till 10, no, not 2, 12 till 10, I mean. So if it's them hours, it'd be kind of tricky to, like, unless I hope, if I had my weekends off, which I hope I would have, I could do,
Are you Brisson?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
Are you
yeah, I've got to.
Brisson?
The name is Demos.
No, I heard you're not real. You're not real!
Oh, I'm real. Here, let me show you.
Your heart rate's accelerated and your body temp is almost 98 degrees. What's happening?
Itira! Korgath! Metin! That's all I know! You have to believe me.
Maybe you'll talk if I break your other hand.
It's so sad for, we've done worse. We've set people on fire with no problem. We've slaughtered entire families and fortresses, so we're not that bad, Layla. You've done worse. Or watched worse.
No. Layla, get your shit together.
Layla, you're not safe. We have to get you out of there.
No! Don't be afraid. We all die. But first...
Tell me what I want to know.
Oh, she could.
Korgath! Metin!
I know. It's him picking him
Itira!
up.
Korgath! Metin! Itira! Korgath! Metin!
Layla, we're remote ending your session.
It's like she feels bad for that when she's watched Kassandra slaughter entire camps of enemies and stuff. So it's kind of like you should be somewhat immune to this sort of violence now. And the thing is, she's not controlling him. That's another thing. She's watching him do it. So what? She got a problem. She's not. I don't think the Animus needs. Like you don't control the character in the Animus. I don't think. You essentially watch their actions. Most of the actions that you do is just not canon.
Vic, you had no right.
I had to pull you out. Diving into Themos' mind almost killed you.
The interloper. He is listening.
He?
Sigma, I'm opening fire.
Doc, fall back.
Kiyoshi's been hit.
Altair 2, come in. Altair 2, Vic, anyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I think the Animus is you're just watching your ancestors, ain't you? I don't think there is a definite control to it. Well, you're not in like a time travel situation. That's why you have moments like Kassandra where the that woman is like the air is watching over you. That's what happens. I don't think I suppose you
The
learn
Great Seal
an aspect
has
of it,
waited long enough.
of like fighting and stuff, but you're
I
not
can't.
you're not.
I've seen
I don't think it's
inside
like
Deimos'
virtual
mind.
reality
I can't
in the
contact
sense
the
that it's
team.
like VR
The
state.
Animus isn't safe.
I don't think.
The trials of the air are
Might be
just
wrong.
beginning.
Probably wrong.
I don't want any of this. I'm no heir. I thought I could do this, but I can't.
You must.
Okay, Layla. Snap out of it. You've come too far to give
No,
up
we
now.
don't want.
All right. You do
Fuck
things
off.
your way for now. Talking stick.
What's the point of that
Now,
option
the
then?
heir
She's
must
like
call
gonna
the
snap
name of
out
the
of it
first symbol.
faster. I forgot.
This symbol was the first I found, and the first name Sebefithias was Itira.
The heir recalls. She heard the names of the symbols and their order. Now, call out the name of the second.
Korgath?
It was this symbol, and the second name Sebefithias was Korgath.
The heir doesn't just experience memories, but holds them inside her. And now, the final symbol.
Metin?
I remember! Phidias somehow unlocked the order of the symbols, even if he didn't realize it. It was Itira, Korgath, Metin.
Layla, can you hear us?
Vic! You're alive!
Sigma 4 soldiers stormed the ship. Kyoshi was shot, but I stopped the bleeding. He saved us.
It isn't the staff. Someone is intentionally remote hacking our signal. I encrypted a new frequency for us, just to be sure.
We need to go dark until we know it's safe.
Before we go, how are you?
It's good to hear your voices. Listen, I've unlocked the Great Seal. Atlantis
Only
is
one
open.
person speaking.
Please, don't go in until we know we can keep a secure connection. I want this as much as you do, but we need to do it together.
I'm hearing you, Doctor. Atlantis has waited this long. It can wait a little longer. Until then, while I'm down here, I'm safe. Call me when Kyoshi's back on his feet.
He'll be glad to hear your voice. Until then, Altair 2 is going dark.
So is that, I guess if you bought the season pass, that's just a quest setting up the DLC, Fate of Atlantis stuff. Which makes sense, we ain't had episode 1 yet. Or maybe, I don't know.
Anybody there? Victoria?
Layla? Nice timing. Looks like I've been able to establish a secure connection with polymorphic code. Hacker-free. It's good to have you back.
How's Kyoshi?
You know him, resilient as ever. He wouldn't want you worrying.
Sigma team. I can't believe those bastards found the Altair too.
Turns out our signal was being corrupted by the Juhani Otzoberg himself. Guess he was bored of playing Black Cross and tracking down the Juno cult. I should have known some desperate hacker from Erudito would flip on us. Their fingerprints are all over this.
No way! Otso heard everything? If he tells the rest of the Templar Inner Sanctum what we're up to, we'll have every armed Abstergo goon on the planet after us.
If Berg hasn't found you yet, we're still a step ahead.
Then as long as I got you as backup, what are we waiting for? Let's see what this Great Seal is all about. Where's Victoria?
You'll see.
All right then, here we go. This place is huge! Echo! These look like thrones of royalty. But who are the kings and queens?
Wow, look how cool that is. That's so awesome.
Hello, Layla. Heir of memories. We finally found each other.
I guess rebels always find a way. It's nice to meet you in the flesh, Alethea. Or in the hologram?
It was only a matter of time until our realities crossed in one way or another. It seems as though we're not alone.
Victoria? What are you doing down here?
Layla, it was way too dangerous to let you do this alone. I wanted to keep an eye on things personally. Who's this?
This is Alethea, the voice from the staff I was talking about. Of the Isu, Victoria. Can you believe it?
I've had nothing but time to study the patterns of human speech, so I should sound less like a talking stick.
Are you sure we can trust her?
Don't worry. She's a friend. She wants to help us with the staff.
It was always known to me that the heir of memories would embark alongside the keeper, Kassandra. You weren't in the plans. Can I trust you?
Of course you can. I'm her doctor, and I need to be here to keep an eye on Layla's vitals.
She'll keep out of the way.
No matter. This journey is yours and
Hey,
Kassandra's.
Layla.
You'll need to build up the strength
I
to
don't like
withstand
being
the
robbed.
staff's corruption. As Kassandra finds power to fuel both her and the staff, you too will feel that physical connection.
So you want Layla to go in there? I don't think so. Who knows what exposure to even more First Civ tech will do?
Not me, Victoria. I'll go into the Animus and experience it as Kassandra. Right, Alethea?
Your journey
God.
starts at the same place the Keepers did. The Animus will show you her way through the simulations.
If you're sure, Layla, we'll have to be extra careful. I'll be here to monitor you with her. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. Wish me bonne chance.
I was thinking the other day, I think they should have another go at Unity. I think if they had another go with it, like a remaster maybe, they could do some really cool stuff with it. Okay. And take your time with it as well. It would go a long way.
Those who came before and is connected to the issue.
It'd be great to see just a bit more classic Assassin's Creed stuff as well. I've said before as well, why not have both the RPG style and the classic Assassin's
And the
Creed
Great Seal will open for us.
social stealth
If
style
you say
side?
so.
Welcome,
Two different game
Keeper.
types.
You've entered the great throne room of Atlantis. What lies in this room are remnants of Isu tech I've adapted in order for you to begin your journey. I'm sure you have questions.
This place. Did Pythagoras know it existed?
No, I wouldn't show it to him. This room was built by the Isu to house something else. These thrones were once just thrones. Now they contain my simulations. Don't worry, I'll show you.
You told me this room was meant for the Heir of Memories. But I got in so easily.
You paid for it in blood. Blood that looks quite like ours when you look closely enough.
Mater always told me there was power in our blood. I guess she was right. There's more I have to do.
Always, Keeper. When the staff belonged to Pythagoras, he used it selfishly for knowledge. He was weak where you aren't. You will endure lifetimes until the Heir of Memories takes this burden. The only way to carry the staff's weight is to find the strength to wield it. You'll find that strength in Elysium. The underworld awaits, Keeper.
What? I'm alive. If I'm alive, how can I come back from the underworld?
These portals are simulations. They were made by me for you. In Elysium, you'll find power sources known as Keeper's Insights. This will affect both the Keeper and the Heir of Memories. Moving forward in the underworld will be essential to finding all the sources of power.
You're asking for blind trust, Alethea.
You pledged yourself to me and our common cause, Keeper. Never forget that I'm on your side. I won't let the ones that came before control your fate. Find the strength within you and show the staff your worth. Approach the first portal when you're ready.
Okay, let's go. She will save it. How many hours have we done now? 151. Quite crazy, isn't it? That's how long the Let's Play is.
No going
It's
back
insane.
now. I have to trust her.
Just do it. But it's a simulation. I thought it was like time travel or something. Seems weird that it's a simulation and then they've got them interacting with you. Or you make so much changes in them worlds as well. I can't remember. I think the first location is the floating island location. See how it goes.
Alethea needs to work on that landing. Gah.
Uh-oh.
You don't belong here.
Oh.
Oh
shit. Yes, Kassandra. Go on then, boys. Ow! Oh yeah, you've got superpowers and they get rid of my adrenaline. Ow! That hurts. Thing is, they've all got the same voice line as well. That's weird. And they've just put a... Well, they've just put an effect on the voices. Hi, Kassandra. You're awesome. Fields of Elysium. Fate of Atlantis, Episode 1. Awesome. Finally. Oh, look at that. I forgot the waterfalls around the edge. Awesome. It's amazing.
No one stands up to
Crosses joined us.
Persephone's guards, let alone best them in battle.
Tell me your name, or you're next.
I'm Hermes. As you're holding my proudest creation, that means you're a descendant of Pythagoras. I know just why you're here. You need to harness its power. Now, your name.
The staff calls me Keeper, but you can call me Kassandra. What is this place?
Keeper, a great name with a great journey ahead of you. This is the paradise of Elysium, presided over by the mighty Persephone herself. Elysium was a gift from her husband, Hades. This beautiful realm she crafted in her image is the only joy she gets from the underworld. She's his prisoner. But she's come into her role as queen with much aplomb.
Elysium. Resting place of heroes. When I was a girl, I'd dream of seeing it with my own eyes. Then why would Persephone attack me?
Most rulers don't take the sudden invasion of a lone outsider lightly. Speaking of which, the appearance of a living human is quite unexpected.
I'm supposed to go through trials and eventually leave this place. There was a great seal, and the staff talks... It's all very complicated.
Allow me to explain. The staff is a gift, not a toy. It can be a key, a weapon, and a way to attain power until the very end of time. Here, you'll find a means to control it before it controls you. After that, there is a gate that leads out of Elysium. But the only way to it is through Persephone, and she'd never allow that.
I need to get to that gate.
Try talking to her. Who knows? Maybe she'll convince you to stay. Or you could find Nekati, Persephone's top advisor and closest friend. Or you could prove yourself.
Prove myself how?
Persephone sent guards because she's concerned. There are reports of lawlessness in Deathcalion's heritage south of here. Why am I telling you all this? You said it yourself. It's very complicated. Elysium may look like paradise, but we all have our secrets.
I'm thinking I go straight to Persephone.
Not so fast. Give her some time to cool down. When you introduce yourself, you'll find her in her majestic acropolis, perched high above the asphodel fields.
I could talk to Ekati.
You could, though she prefers to keep to herself. The dwellers of Pherea's retreat, which is to the east, might know of her whereabouts. I'd ask them.
Maybe I should investigate Deathcalion's heritage.
Persephone responds best to action. We need to smother them immediately if there's a whiff of trouble against her.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I've never had anyone ask about me before. I work west of here. It's a modest workshop. But all great things appear modest at first, don't they?
What can you tell me about my staff? I need to learn how to use it.
Find my energy sources, the perceptions of Hermes, across Elysium to imbue both you and the staff with power. Only then are you ready to move onward. You can't wield the staff without them. Are you certain there's nothing else you'd like to know?
Here.
When you've sorted your affairs with Persephone, come see me in Minos' faith. I look forward to hearing about your progress.
I will.
I almost forgot. I've invented just the thing for you flightless humans in Elysium. The wings of Hermes. Go, enjoy them.
That's the thing. Let's put a viewpoint. What was I gonna say? I just thought about saying something and I forget. Nice feet. I'm not sure how she would be able to climb up half these statues she does. Hello. Maybe I'll wrap it up here before we get into the main stuff. I suppose we got into a nice like 50 minutes or so. The next episode we can get into some of the better stuff. Wow, the main exploration stuff, I guess. So I guess you can just go anywhere, right? Let's have a look. Actually, shall we put my armor on? I don't know why that keeps popping up. Shall I put my mystical, this armor on? Yeah. And let's do the sword. And then I think I'll change the look of that as well. Yeah, I think that'll do. Actually, we'll save it. But yeah, it's been good. Finally getting into the main, well, the DLC now. And I know it's weird that I'm cutting it off at this point if we're only just getting into it, but I don't want to get caught up into it. I'd rather just do a lot next time, and just do as much as we can in that. But yeah, it's good continuing this and getting some more of it done. And look at how pretty this is, though. What a way to end, eh? Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's awesome. So yeah, next time we'll continue on. Maybe I'll make it a little bit longer, because this is only an hour, but we've got rid of, is it Layla and that? Because I really don't like the modern stuff in this. I'd rather be in this world, and that's why I think this would have still worked without the modern day stuff, I think. And the whole going to different tombs and stuff, I don't think that was needed, really. And especially when Layla was going through the tomb as well, there was no need for that. Because Kassandra could have done it, you know. But anyway, we'll leave it there today, and then we'll continue. So tomorrow will be so this rotation. So there should be some State of Decay later on today, and for the next 3 days in the morning will be Halo Infinite, then Assassin's Creed, which will continue on, then Halo Infinite. Then tomorrow evening will be State Decay, and then the 2 evenings after that will be Grounded. So I'm gonna come back with Grounded this rotation. I'm gonna just postpone the Long Dark for a little while. I want to come back to it, but with Grounded having an update soon, I want to get prepped more for that. But yeah, I think it'll be fun and we'll get it done. And I'm excited to get into the next episode where we'll continue on. So as always, thanks for watching if you've been watching. And I'll see you all in the next one.